I just got some random dude who I didn't know's blood all over my hands. I was just walking to the convenience store right now. I was coming out here to pay my health insurance. If you guys didn't know, you pay your health insurance and your bills at the convenience store. You can go to any convenience store here in Japan. You just get your bill and you bring it to you give it to the cashier and they scan it like they scan anything else, and then you pay. It's pretty cool. But then again, like in other countries, this shit's all done online. So, anyways, yeah, I was just fucking walking to the convenience store here in Japan. And I see this dude literally crawling on the street, and I'm just like my first thought is just like, konbanwa. This girl's staring at me. My first thought is just like, oh god, like, you know, like another classic drunk Japanese dude, just like fucking drunk out of his mind, crawling. And then I realized the dude had shorts on. I was like, that's a little odd. And he's like grunting and shit. He's like, duh, duh. He's literally crawling on the ground here, dude. It's fucking cold out tonight too. It's like 30 degrees. I'm doing this shit for y'all, man. I'm out here in 30-degree weather filming videos for y'all. And I come over to him and I was just like, I realized when I got closer that he wasn't Japanese. He was like Indian looking. So I spoke to him in English and I was just like, my dumb ass goes, yo, you good? And he just looks at me and just like, I'm like, shit, maybe he doesn't speak English. So I said, daijoubu desu ka? And he's like, daijoubu janai. And he just turns his leg over to me and there's just blood all down. Dude, this dude had a fat ass gash down his leg. He was leaking. Like he full on busted his shit, and he's wearing Crocs and shorts, bro. It's like 30 degrees out here. And I was like, stay right there. I'm gonna take care of this shit, brother. I ran down to the Family Mart and I picked up some bandages and some water and shit. I sprayed his shit off. And I got some of those like little wet naps. I wiped his scab off and put a bandage on him. I got hit this dude's, I don't even fucking know this dude, bro. And I got blood all over my hands. And then this really nice Japanese dude also, like this young guy, like probably around like my age too, stopped and he like had like bandages in his backpack and he pulled them out and he was like, yo. He's like, let me help too. You guys ain't gonna do this shit alone. Let me hop in on here, guys. And no, he wasn't like that, but he was just like, he's like, もしよかったら私も手伝いたいんですが whatever. He's like being really formal and shit. Super nice. Super Japanese fashion king. He's like, if it's alright, like I would like to help too. And I was like, man, like let's go, dude. Like fucking international alliance right here. So that guy was on the phone calling hospitals and ambulances for us. I was wiping up this dude's blood and getting his coagulated blood on my hands. And the other dude was kind of like, he didn't speak very good English at all, and he also didn't speak any Japanese hardly. So we took care of this dude, and then he's like, no, actually I don't have time, I can't go to the hospital. So I was like, all right, you're a good Japanese guy, like you can get out of here, I'll take it from here. He's like, if it was, and like the Indian dude was like, hey, if it's all right, would you be able to get me a taxi and then like walk me into my apartment? And I was like, yeah, for sure, man, like don't you worry about that shit. So I did, took him to his apartment in this taxi, and then he was like hobbling into his apartment and shit. And so I was like, all right, man, like peace out, I don't know what else I can do for you now. I'm not gonna sit around and like suck you off all night or anything. So yeah, I just thought that I'm not trying to put this story out here to be like, hey, look how cool I am, look how helpful I am. I'm just putting it out there to be like, I mean, this literally just happened. I was already planning on filming a video right now, but then this shit literally just happened. So I don't know, like I'm just like, whoa, that was crazy. And also warmed my heart because this you know, this Japanese fella stopped by and also like tried to help us out, and yeah, it was super cool. I was like, damn, like we don't even know each other, we don't even speak the same languages, and everyone's out here just, you know, doing a good deed. So that made me feel good. And yeah, I hope that dude's all right, man. There was blood on the ground, like there's legit like a pool of like blood where this dude busted his shit. But anyways, the reason I was making this video originally is because I was walking over here and I thought this area was interesting. I just kind of wanted to make like a funny like video about like the telltale signs that you're in like a nightlife district. I mean, you know, like a seedy area of a town in Japan, like basically where you can like know for sure that like guys are getting like their loads blown out and shit, and you know, all whatever else your heart desires. So the number one telltale sign that you're in like a nightlife sketchy area is that you're going to see love hotels. Love hotels have two prices on the signs like this. One is for rest, one is for stay. Stay means you stay overnight. Rest is for a few hours. You rent it for a few hours. You take a girl or a guy or a fella to Pound Town for a little bit, and then you check on out. So that is number one most telltale sign that you're in maybe a seedy or a sketchy area. Number two is you're gonna see massage parlor signs like this. Massage parlors, they have a whole bunch of different prices on the front, and you cannot see in, like, because like the real legit massage parlors in Japan, you can see in, like, at least, you know, you can see like the lobby and shit, and it looks professional. These ones are like literally in an apartment, like it's up in this fucking apartment. It's like room 302 is like where we're doing massages. Yeah, room 302 is where you're fucking going full pterodactyl, double sucktacular, gobble goblin, throatzilla on guys. That's what you're doing over there in room 302. Like, I don't think I didn't know that shit. So yeah, and by the way, it's probably like a 60-year-old grandma also. That is sign number two. Sign number three is you're gonna see a bunch of DVD stores like this, DVD. And let me tell you, the DVD store, hey, they're not renting out Naruto there. They're not renting out Dragon Tales to you here in this DVD store. Nah, man. They're renting out Backdoor Sluts 9, Tyrone's Revenge type shit. And it's funny also because in these DVD stores, if you go around, I have never bought anything. Hey, minus one time, which I'll get into that in a second. I've never bought anything from a DVD store here like that, but I have looked around because it's interesting and it's funny, and it's interesting and it's funny. You know, like that's it, guys. Like that's totally it. That's the only reason. But like they have like snacks and like potato chips and like fucking like Mountain Dews and shit and beers. It's just like stuff that like guys would want to do, which I think is like so funny. It's so obviously geared toward like the type of dude that just like faps all day. And then there are like literally rooms in there in the DVD store that you can rent. And I mean, I don't know, but I'm assuming you just like rent them and you like fap in there, like, because it also says there are showers. So and I find that shit interesting. And oh yeah, so the one thing I've ever bought from a DVD store is they also have like a whole bunch of like pleasure like toys, right? And like there's this one that's really popular here in Japan. It's called Tenga, Tenga, and Tenga is basically like a single-use like fleshlight. And like, dude, literally there are signs for this shit everywhere. You can see it at the convenience stores, you can see it at like drug stores, literally being like the first aisle, like right there, just right out in the open, right next to the register. And it's like this single-use like fleshlight basically. It's like this plastic thing that's like already lubed up with like lube inside of it, and like, you know, like little like fuzzy bits or whatever to like tickle your schlong. And anyways, like I was seeing shit everywhere when I first came here, so I was like, hey, you know, I'm a man of research, I'm a man of science, so let me do a little bit of research and just, you know, see what it's all about, see what all the hype's about, you know what I'm saying? So I tried it out, and let me just say, when they tell you that there's a US size for a reason, you gotta do the US size, because that's all I'm gonna say. But was it interesting? Sure, it was interesting. Would I do it again? No, because like I'm not gonna like fucking spend money on, you know, pleasuring I'm not trying to sit around and pleasure myself anyway. I'm trying to have someone else pleasure me, if anything. So yeah, I did think it was a little interesting though, kind of funny. And yeah, that is the third sign that you're in like a red light, like seedy area, is the DVD store. So far we have one. You're gonna see love hotels that have multiple prices, or maybe they have like interesting themes, like one's like a castle or like a fairy, like fucking Snow White, some shit. Number two is you're gonna see sketchy looking massage parlor, like little signs, and it's like literally in like an apartment. Number three is you're gonna see DVD stores like that. Number four, I was gonna say, but like I actually don't see any out here right now, but usually they're out here. They're like girls standing around like outside holding signs and looking bored as fuck. Usually they're literally just scrolling through their phone. But like the girls are usually working for like a host club or hostess clubs or something like that. All these hostesses, or so all these hosti are standing around like trying to get people, you know, inside. And I don't think they actually like do anything there. They kind of just like sit next to you and like flirt with you and shit. And then you're also gonna see guys like this, like maybe like the type of guys that stand out. They usually have an earpiece in because they're communicating with people like inside the club. And you know, they run like a club or some shit like that, and they're trying to get you to go inside and like waste a bunch of money to literally just talk to a girl and feel like a girl is like your girlfriend for an hour or something. Like it's fucking dumb. But yeah, I mean, this is just like a really small area of actually Nakano where I am right now, and like that. This isn't even like the downtown area. I think there's like another area kind of like this, more like by the station, but that's kind of just how you know you're in like a nightlife area. At least those are like three of the core, we'll say, signs that you're in like a sketchy, like, Fuzoku area. Fuzoku is like, I don't know, like sex work, like women of the night type shit, basically, which is obviously really popular here in Japan. So yeah, that's basically. Oh dude, I have to pay my fucking, god damn it, yo, I forgot to pay my insurance still. Anyways, guys, my name is yungjamez. I leave in the morning, like literally 12 hours from now. I'm gonna be on a flight to America for my holiday. Can't wait. Thank you guys for watching my channel. Thank you for supporting. This has been a super awesome year. I never thought I would be having a couple thousand subscribers watching my channel already here in 2023, dude. I only started this shit like 4 months ago or something, so I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. Thank you so much. Hit me up on Instagram, YUNGJAMEZ. We're here in Japan. Family Mart gang, you already know what's up. If you guys want to join my Discord, please send me $5 on PayPal. My PayPal is in the link box, in the link in the description below. There's a link to my PayPal in the description below. Holy shit, I've never said that once correctly. Send me $5 to my PayPal, and don't forget to include your Discord name. We are, we just have a group talking about Japan, talking about all types of shit, being bros. Mostly guys in there, pretty much all guys actually. I think we got 20-something guys, and yeah, just having a good time talking some shit. If you guys want to know anything about Japan, hit me up in there. Ask me some questions. I can give you some advice maybe. And hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and happy whatever else you celebrate, you fucking foreign fucks. All right, peace out.